Well, thank you guys once again for tuning in to Chris Quinteros. It used to be Carpentry with Chris. It used to be Chris Crypto Nerd. It used to be a bunch of different names, but I'm gonna just keep it straight to my name, Christopher or Chris Quinteros. This is pretty much my journey now, my documentary of me leaving the union as a carpenter apprentice, earning $42 and some change an hour in under a year, possibly getting a higher position in the company, to leaving that all and genuinely asking myself, what do I truly want to do? And that's pretty much it. I mean, I left the union. It's currently 11:23 p.m. April 12th, 2023. I have my own licensed and insured junk removal company called Gig Junk Removal. So I'm a CEO. Easier said than done. I could put it on a business card. Seems cool. But I'm pretty much going to be documenting my journey from being a CEO to having a $100 million company, and then selling it and moving on and going on to something bigger and better, where I want to own a lot of properties and do a lot of stuff. A lot of people look at me random at this time, rightfully so. But I want to share this documentary with you guys. You know, I had passed the electrician test and COVID happened, so I wasn't accepted immediately, but I did pass it. I went to UC Berkeley, had a full ride scholarship, academic scholarship. Kind of messed up my freshman year. I have an AS degree in fire science technology that I wanted to become a firefighter EMT. So I've had a lot of struggles with myself mentally because I gave up on everything that I just mentioned right now. And I think where true growth happens is where you go through struggles. So I'm gonna show you guys some clips of what I've been doing behind the scenes. Like I said, I started officially this company as of February 11th, a licensed and insured junk removal company. But prior to that, 2023, I licensed and insured junk removal company. But prior to that, 9 years plus, I've been doing some junk removal jobs with my dad. He had his own licensed and insured company. But I want to tell you guys why I became a CEO. It was more from desperation than inspiration. But either or, it helps you grow and evolve into the next thing that you want to truly do. Almost 9 o'clock. I have the appointment at 10. Well, the job. But I just don't want to be late for being on early. Early for me, or on time for me, is like 20-15 minutes before. When I thought I had time, I don't have time. So this is going to be a lesson learned to have everything for sure prepared and not be running around like crazy. Even though I'm still technically on time, right? But I want it to be so fluid and nice that anyone who's about to join the company is just nice, smooth, and easy. On Tuesday, God willing, you know, we got to handle some jobs at a realtor's office. Extremely helpful gentleman and extremely nice too. So I got to give it everything I have. I got the uniform going on right here. Gig. God is great. Junk removal. All right, I'm off to driving. Okay, guys. So I finished the job today. Went to downtown area where I live out here in California. It was crazy. Oh, by the way, this is our storage spot that we use to put like a lot of our metal. We try to usually build it up in bulk because they're giving like $100 per ton. Per ton is 2,000 pounds, right? So not too much, but it's better than cardboard. I mean, today we went to go drop off cardboard supposedly to get some money, and $5.20. So that's probably the last time ever of cardboard. But the interesting thing was that communicating with the person is really important. I didn't do that well. I did feel kind of bad because the dump truck was already filled up, and then they had another job, another area they wanted me to go, and I went there because I was like, you know what, depending on how much they have, I'll do it. They never sent me a photo or a video, but then at the same time I didn't ask them, but he had told me that he was gonna do that. You know, I try to always just look out for more so for the customer than myself, but in this scenario it's like 50-50. Anywho, I gave him the price. He didn't like the price. He said that somebody else was charging him something else, but I told him, hey, my dump truck's a lot bigger, 11.46 cubic yards. You know, and he ended up paying. Probably not gonna get him ever again, to be honest with you, but I felt a lot happier with the price, because when I went to the dump, it didn't look a lot. It was cardboard and wood and some mirrors, but man, that was heavy. So I paid a little bit more than I thought. So it was good that I gave him that price, and it was actually at a cheap price too. So lesson learned, when there's mirrors or wood, bump it up a little bit, especially if you're doing all the work too. So lesson learned, just organize stuff. Always have another person too if it's a big job. It was hectic for me. It was just myself, but I'm just grateful, and I thank God for everything that I have made some money today, and just uploading some content. Thank you. So there it goes right there. Congratulations, we reviewed your Euro application. We'd like to offer you the acceptance to the software development and support track at San Francisco. You know, all the honor and glory be to God. When there was times, really tough times in my life that I didn't know what I wanted to do, the most important thing was to not give up. And now that things are starting to get a little bit more clear, because I cleared my mind, my heart, my spirit, I started looking more for God. I started being more sincere with myself. Thankfully, God's been opening a lot of doors for me, avenues where now I have a clear picture. I have a goal in mind of what I want to do, who I want to be, and I just thank God, because now this is coming up, and then my company as well. So I remember there was a saying, I got this certificate when I was a little kid, that if you shoot for the moon and you miss, you'll land among the stars. So sometimes things don't go planned as you want, but then it ends up becoming even better. So from a college dropout to working at an ice cream shop, to being an Uber driver, to doing a security professional or top flight security, to a carpenter, to getting a document video on that for my carpentry career, and it looked like it was going to go really well, and I was going to be one of the top guys maybe in the company, have a nice office and a chair and a position and salary. But I didn't want to limit myself. I wanted more. I wanted a challenge. I wanted to push myself. For us to be created, to be born, and to be morphed and formed into this body, we're one of 400 trillion. So that is 0.0000, so 14 zeros of a chance of us even existing. So all of us have a purpose. We're created for a reason. Now we just have to figure out that reason. Hopefully this pushes you to find what you want to do. After I'm done like doing some work, I'm a little bit tired too. I do some stuff from church now, like I got practice, and something interesting that I've learned was just kind of, if you want to be like one of the top tier people in the world, 8 hours isn't really going to cut it. If you want to have your own business, you're not going to be your own boss, because every customer that you have is going to be your boss from here on out. So you're going to have more bosses than ever before. But if you want a certain lifestyle, I think you just have to always put in the work, just do a little bit extra, and be consistent overall. I'm just extremely grateful, but I definitely learned from this big experience to always communicate, be on top of stuff, be even more organized like 2 days before. So I'm definitely going to game plan for the big real estate job. On Tuesday, I really want to look great on that job. Like I want it to be like smooth like butter. So I just want to kind of thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, smash, eat, whatever the like button, whatever you want to do with it. All the honor and glory be to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. God is great. He's more than good. He's great. Take care.